morning for year 2011 IAM Conference and Youth Summit. At the beginning of this ceremony, we take great honor to present to you one very special cultural performance, and that is Chinese traditional chamber music performed by National Fengxin Senior High School, One Iron Taiwan Alive School here. They are going to present you four songs. The four songs are as follows in Chinese. Number one, 喜羊羊. Number two, 新春乐. Number three, 桃花过渡. Number four, 板板会上. The first two songs are usually performed during the Chinese New Year's time, celebrating the happy family reunion on the special holidays. And the third and fourth pieces describe the local people's interesting daily life. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome their wonderful performers. Let's give them a big hand. Thank you. you for your wonderful performance. Actually, this team has been the winners of nationwide music contest. So that's once again, we thank you for their wonderful performance. Thank you. So now it's a time for our Executive EC committee to express their words for the closing ceremony. Let's welcome Gary from Australia, Tony from Spain, and Annie from Iron Aureolus. Let's welcome them.
Okay, I have an announcement for you. Tony was nominated and re-elected for one more term for the EC for the next 2 years. So, this is a recognition because Tony has been doing great, excellent job as an EC member. So, we are honored to have Tony with us in the EC. Okay.
谢谢。你好。Dear Doris, dear David Chang, Chairman of Iron Taiwan, dear honored guests, Dr. Chang Tian Chu from the National Taiwan Normal University, Mrs. Yu Shu Hu, Chief of the Second Division of the Kaohsiung Education Bureau, Dr. Yao Ming Chu, Director of the Library of National Kaohsiung Normal University, and all the principals and representatives from the Schools to School Taiwan program, Born of Iron Taiwan, dear friends from Iron. This conference has been providing several unique things. Just remember about the exciting experience of having made some steps ahead in involving online participants through streaming and through other ways, being with their spirits here among us. Or just think about what the meaning of having that amazing program, the changing from school to school, with many students coming from all over the world and having to meet with their counterparts in here. This is amazing. So let me express how grateful all the participants are along this fantastic week of learning, sharing, and thinking together on how to empower young people in making meaningful difference in this world. We've been being part of a powerful community of people committed to use education, making things to happen to get a better world. Maybe following the way that the Egyptian people and others started. We are not able to wonder when we are reaching an enough green wall, or when green tech will overcome our major environmental threats, or when a green era is starting. But we already know that a great step towards it's been made. And Doris, you leading the efforts of Iron Taiwan, the entire Iron Taiwan staff, along with your great volunteers, which performed what you experienced and what you felt, and Jerry, the Iron Youth Coordinator, leading the incredible job done by the youth Summit team. You are the ones who made possible this to happen. So, many thanks. Alongside, we should mention all the presenters coming here to share their expertise, their experiences, the teachers taking a great responsibility, bringing here some students, and of course, all the educators being here from many countries. The countries which are face-to-face in here represent the whole world, and we know it. So, the 10th IRN International Conference is about to end, and maybe it's time to talk a bit about the next future. As you probably know, next year we'll have a conference in Trinidad and Tobago, and in a few minutes, Gia, who's leading that team, will introduce it to it. And for 2013, we approved that the conference will be held in Qatar. Please, the Qatar team, where is it? And very soon, IRN Assembly will make a decision about 2014 conference, for which we received yet some very interesting and consistent proposals. So we'll go on working online, but we'll have more opportunities to meet together, to work face to face. Let me finish with few words in my native language, which is Catalan. I'll try to translate it to English. It's from a popular poet there. Cridem qui som i que tothom ho escolti. I en acabat, que cadascú es vesteixi com bonament li plagui. I via fora, que tot està per fer i tot és possible. More or less. Speak out, who are you? And make the world to hear it. And go on, because all is to be done and all is possible.
Thank you, Tony. And in my last chance to speak here, I'm only going to say, please welcome Doris and Chairman David.
And now is the turn for Chairman Zhang to introduce honorable guests today.
大家午安。
Which means good afternoon.
我先来介绍我们现在出席的贵宾啊，我们高雄市政府教育局高中职教育科尤科长。
Let's welcome Chief of 2nd Division of Kaohsiung Educational Bureau, Ms. 刘淑慧。
高雄师范大学朱耀明朱教授。
National Kaohsiung Normal University Professor 朱耀明。
一所大学张延惠张教授。
一所 University Professor 张延惠。
我们3位医系。
And our 3 executive committees.
我们台湾师范大学周东天周教授。
Professor Zhou from National Taiwan Normal University.
我们IRN Taiwan 常务理事张常务理事。
And Board of IRN Taiwan Principal Zhang.
莲潭会馆黄总经理。
and the manager Wang of the Garden Linda Hotel.
以及我们在座很多位学校的校长，好。
And also we welcome the school-to-school program principal. Let's welcome them.
还有我们各位海岸的大家庭。
And also all the participants for our Iron Big family, and that is you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
So here comes another 2 minutes speech.
Time flies like the arrow. 2011 ION Conference and the Youth Summit are going to end soon. From your big smile on your faces, I think that you all should have a good memory in mind. In this conference, you have met new friends, met old friends, joined in interesting project workshops, confirms the collaboration plan with IONers, and enjoy the delicious food, enjoy the hospitality. Okay, and so on. Without your understanding and passion for all the arrangements, this conference cannot be a great success. So, allow me to express my biggest appreciation to all participants. Hope to see you in the nearest future. Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, and my good friends in ION, as a country coordinator for ION Taiwan, it's really my great privilege to be on the stage, and I'm so happy that finally, one day I can invite all my good friends from ION family to come to Taiwan, to know about Taiwan, and to know about my people, in particular, to know all the ION family in Taiwan. That's really amazing, not just from me, but also all of you. And recently we have been greeted, and I am so fortunate enough to be the face of ION Taiwan internationally. I really owe my sincere gratitude and thankfulness for our ION Taiwan team. Please give you a biggest applause for them. Chairman Zhang has wanted to express is exactly what I would like to express to you. The final point I would like to identify and I to share with you is that 23 years ago, Mr. Peter Copeland started ION to initiate and to make two countries to have a dialogue in one languages. And 23 years later, now we have 130 countries, use 30 different languages, and we have involved 30,000 schools around the world to share and to learn from each other in ION forums. My best friend, let's celebrate this success together, okay? Thank you. And we hope, it's really hope that we would like to share what we have learned from ION Big Family. So this is why the biggest and the only motivation to inspire our ION Taiwan team to keep on doing and working 24 hours, 12 months a year to make you a pleasant stay in Taiwan. And this is the volunteering spirits. So this time, we not only have ION Taiwan teachers, we also have ION Taiwan students, and we also have ION Taiwan families. So this is a great thing, and which we would like to convey our spirits and our joy with you. And next time, we hope to see more Iron families in your country coming together to join the Iron. Is that okay? Thank you. Thank you for everyone. Thank you. And now we take a great honor to invite two honorable guests to be represented on behalf of the co-host organization. And the first one is, we take great honor to invite our Chief of 2nd Division of Kaohsiung Educational Bureau, Ms. Yo. And please, Ms. Yo, please come to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, our artists, guests, good afternoon.
美好的时光总是过得特别的快。
The happiest time always passes very soon.
这5天的时间，相信你学到了很多新的事物，也认识了很多新的好朋友。
For the past 5 days, I bet that you have learned so much wonderful things and also make many good friends here.
不晓得你是不是已经爱上台湾了
？Now, do you like Taiwan? Do you begin to feel like you are going to be a Taiwanese?
下次有机会，欢迎你再次来到台湾。
We hope to see you next time very soon in Taiwan, in Kaohsiung.
好，我希望透过今天会议结束之后，把我们这次会议的主题，就是绿色科技、绿色生活还有美好时代这个主题，让各位你回到你的国家之后，能够借由你的散播，把这个主题散播开来，让我们在地球村上的每一个人都能够借由绿色科技过着美好的生活。
It is our great hope that every one of you is like the seed of green tech, green life, great eras, and carry with this precious seed and go back to your country and become to be the person who can spread these good wishes. All together, we can make a better world for everybody to live in.
大家一起来努力，把这个地球做得更好，好不好
？Let's work together to make a better world. Thank you.
好，谢谢大家，谢谢。
And also, we would like to invite Professor Zhu, Director of Library from National Kaohsiung Normal University. Let's welcome him. I think I don't have to translate English for him, so.
Maybe I need. From 40 countries, all of the world guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Hi. Through 1.5 years, therefore, and the thoughtful preparation by our team, we went through a thoughtful, provoking speeches, workshops, paper presentations, and many cultural activities. In these 5 days, we see, we feel, we think, and we understand. We learn a lot from each other. It's a great time. Being the co-host of this conference, on behalf of National Kaohsiung Normal University, we appreciate your participation, and also enjoy the time in these days. Without cooperation together, this conference won't be success. Thanks for INEC, thanks for Kaohsiung government, thanks for IN, and thanks for all the participants. Let us work together and make a difference. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Okay. So before our youth corps making their final presentation for the conference, once again, we would like to present our conference staff t-shirt. As you notice that you have the green one and we have the gray one, right? And here we would like to present our conference staff t-shirt to IAN International Executive Committee in appreciation their full support and help. So let's welcome again Gary, Tony, and Annie to come on stage for this gift. Yeah, please come on stage. And the first one will be given to Gary. And become, yes, the extra large size. And then Tony. And also Annie. And then three of them has become our working team. Once again, we thank you for them. Meanwhile, besides the good help from ECs, we are honored to have gained support from supporting committee for this conference. So, in the supporting committee, besides Annie, we also have Rosie from Argentina, Dr. Egreger from US, and Mr. Bob Holman from Netherlands. So we take the honor to invite Ed and Bob. Please come on stage. Yeah, and thank you very much. We would like to express our sincere gratitude for you. We will make sure you have the right size. If there is the wrong size, I will make up for you. Or you can go on diet. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, one more.
Dear Doris, dear team, in the past year, I've tried to Skype you at 5 a.m. in the morning. Sorry, Bob, very busy. I tried to Skype you at 12 at noon, very busy. I tried to Skype you 12 in the evening, still busy. For a full year with a wonderful team. About 4 weeks ago, someone sent me an email with the following words. People are to be loved, things are to be used. And we messed up because we love things and use people. It's good words, but then what do you do? And I think in this week we are very grateful to your team to give us new ideas, new energy, and full of projects of making a change again. To still use things in a meaningful way, but most of all, love the people. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so this is the time for our youth corps, and let's welcome Andrew and Curly from youth corps. Let's welcome them.
Okay, and first we will play a video and enjoy it.
跟你混在一起，带不如我的今天人在拍。我说我走了，会不会太快？未来第一天的爱，第一天不存在，第一次不是常态，站在地上的郊外，因为你而有就是爱，第一天不存在，第一次不期待。
If you have the green tech ability, what would you want to develop?
Well, I don't know about development, but I think we need to seriously consider other sources of energy. I don't think nuclear power is a long-term solution. It is a short-term solution though, because the other methods are just generating way too much pollution, but it is a short-term solution. I think we should look to fusion power as a long-lasting solution. Technology for fusion power is already being developed in Europe at the moment, and it will be our final answer to everything. We should be using fusion power for electricity, for cars, for everything. Zero emission, basically an endless supply of energy. That's what fusion power is. Okay.
I'm pretty.
I'm Andrew.
Wow, there are so many lanterns here. Why, Andrew?
These all lanterns are from participants of the Youth Summit.
So, what's the topic about the lanterns?
The lanterns is the idea about the great future, great era.
Wow, so can you just show me some masterpiece of them?
Okay, the first one I will invite Mohan from Egypt and Yuqi from Taiwan to share their lantern. Let's welcome them.
Hello everyone, I'm Lucy from Taiwan.
Hello, I'm Mohammed from Egypt. Our mentor was talk about green era, so we made sky, blue sky. It means peace, and the land was green, green environment.
And colorful stickmans holding hands around our lantern represents people living around the world with different culture, speaking different languages, different religions, join hands to make our world a better place. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for their sharing. I really like the meaning of the lanterns.
And the second one I would like invite Rehan Nisa and Fausia from Indonesia.
Let's give them a big hand.
Hi guys, good evening. We are from Indonesia. My name is Fauzia Nashiha.
And I'm Nisa.
Actually, the ideas of these lanterns is all about Indonesian cultures because we really want to share our cultures with other countries. Let's start with these pictures. This is, we draw a beach, we draw sun, islands, and some palm trees. Actually, this beach is located in Bali Islands. Maybe some of you know Bali Islands. Bali Islands is really famous because of its beauty.
And this one is this picture is of the Borobudur, the biggest and historical Buddhist monument in Indonesia.
And the next is this is the pictures of flower. Flower is actually the pattern of batik. Batik is the paint on fabric in Indonesia. And the last one is the pictures of an eagle. We call it burung garuda in Indonesia. That is the symbol of Indonesia. Thank you.
And last one I will invite Jenny from Australia and Willie from Taiwan.
Welcome.
I'm Emily from Australia.
I'm Willie from Taiwan.
Why I'm trying this is because that's what shows us now in Taiwan, and I want to let everybody sees the natural resource and can do the recycle, and our world will be like this.
Thank you for their sharing.
Yeah, thank you for their sharing. And in this year's Youth Summit, we learned how to cooperate with each other and know how to respect different ideas from different people through teamwork.
Especially in Youth Summit workshop and presentations.
Yes, most of you really try hard to get well prepared and or create some new ideas. So we hope that what we learned in I Earn You Summit and our friendship between us will last long. Thanks for your participation.
we have such wonderful results and outcome from our youth corps. And now I believe that everyone just cannot wait to see the conference video, right? Yes, and they're ready. But before they play the video, I really should say thanks for the photograph team, because they have been sitting very late yesterday, or should I say midnight. And still, I was informed that at 2:30 they haven't finished yet. So they kind of are very flexible, and they have very good brain to come up to solve the problem. So instead of having the video in the laptop, they decided to move all the computer upstairs. And now, ladies and gentlemen, they are ready. Let's give them a big hand, and let's enjoy and reflect all the time. I give the microphone to the organizer for next year. I would like to invite you to say your thanks to them, and let us welcome all the Iron Taiwan team to come on stage and to receive your sincere welcomes. 好，我们请所有的 Iron Taiwan 的团队。Also, we have our volunteering. Please all come on stage. During the conference, I think many of you have noticed, besides our working staff and lots of volunteers around the conference to make your comfortable stay in this conference in Youth Summit. The first one you have met is the greeting team at the airport, the registration team to help you for the checkout, the transportation team to help you attend each section, and back and forth from the hotel and the museum. And in front of room 102, there's always a lady who makes Chinese tea for you, and some other volunteer to help you in many, many different things. So now, and the Chinese tea is still on, right? So now, I appreciate your hearty thankfulness to them, and with your big applause to them. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for everyone. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. So now I think, finally, 5 days ago, when people met me, and they always come for me, Dory is great. This is the end of day 1, and this is the end of day 2, right? And now I'm so much relieved because my job has come to an end, and I'm going to give my job to our next organizer for year 20 and 12 Iron Conference in Trinidad and Tobago. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Ms. Gia and with her team to come out.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much. Last night, we had the opportunity to give you a taste, just a little taste, of what is we offer in Trinidad and Tobago. I hope you enjoyed it. In 2012, we will have the opportunity to welcome you to Trinidad and Tobago. But for tonight, I want to just share with you what it will be like by showing you the video. I don't want to say very much, I just want to show you what it will be like in Trinidad and Tobago.
As As with any siblings, the sister isles of Trinidad and Tobago share many obvious similarities, and yet can be startlingly different. The most southerly of the island nations of the Caribbean, Trinidad and Tobago lies just 7 miles off the coast of South America, and a mere 10 degrees above the equator. This geographic location at the gateway to the Americas is key to our diversity. With a population of 1.3 million people whose ancestry gives a wonderful insight into our history, Trinidad and Tobago is easily accessible for both North America and Europe, with several major international carriers providing connections to the wider world. A vibrant commercial economy based mainly on oil, gas, and industry, Trinidad is the economic heart of the Caribbean, and Port of Spain is its hub. Befitting its status, our capital is a major center for international conferences, including the Summit of the Americas and the Commonwealth Heads of Government. To this end, the city has been transformed with many new hotels, such as the Hyatt Regency and the Carlton Savannah, bringing their international quality to boost room stock in this, the meeting center of the Southern Caribbean. With the metropolitan nature of Port of Spain, it is no wonder that the city plays as hard as it works. Port of Spain has something for everyone. As busy as Port of Spain is, there are ample opportunities for rest and relaxation. The Queen's Park Savannah is the lungs of the city, the place where the city relaxes itself, and the home to the greatest show on earth, Trinidad Carnival. Trinidad's most defining cultural export, Carnival, is a festival that combines music, costuming, beauty, appeal, and history in a manic celebration that seems to last forever. It is a time of sleep deprivation, partying, lining, and for the more intrepid, joining in one of the world's most amazing street festivals. Following weeks of parties and concerts, people take to the streets from the pre-dawn of Monday, and the street party doesn't stop until midnight on Tuesday. Trinidad is so much more than Port of Spain, though. A drive out of the city allows you the opportunity to fully embrace the culture, variety, and natural wonders of the island. The rugged beauty of the North Coast is tempered by the serenity of a day down the islands off the West Coast that act like stepping stones to South America. The majesty of the scarlet ibis coming home to roost is as serene an experience as visiting the Temple in the Sea or the Hanuman Murti. Diwali, the Festival of Light, is as national a festival as Carnival is, and the story of Lord Rama is told every year in the largest Ram Leela celebrations outside of India. Watching the yachts at anchor in the Caribbean's safest natural harbour is also serene, and an indication of the diversity of the economy as berthing and outhaul services have become quite important to the economy. Once part of the South American main, Trinidad's wildlife reflects this. Deer and other small mammals share the bush with the greatest variety of birds in the Caribbean. And in the quiet of the coastal wetlands of the East Coast, the nearly extinct West Indian manatee, the origin of the mermaid myth, sings its silent sound of survival. The howler monkeys add to nature's cacophony, and the riot of floral color just lends to the majesty you behold. Each year between March and September, a very special, very poignant ritual plays itself out on the shores of the islands. It is where man comes face to face with dinosaurs when the sea turtles come ashore to nest. Remote seaside communities on Trinidad's east coast bear witness to this affirmation of life, as do some beaches on the Caribbean coast of Tobago. Turtles are just one of the wonders that the islands share, along with the hospitality of people and nature's beauty. Much sought after throughout its history, Tobago stands in counterpoint to Trinidad. Laid back in contrast to Trinidad's frantic energy, it is home to the oldest national park in the Western Hemisphere, and a place that invites you to slow down and embrace the beauty of the Caribbean. The world's premier ecotourism destination, as awarded by the World Travel Awards, Tobago is the capital of paradise. Clean, green, serene. It is the Caribbean the way it used to be. Run the sand through your toes on Englishman's Bay. Have lunch in a tree in Speyside. Or dive into the culture and fellowship in any of the fishing villages that dot the coast. As beautiful as Tobago is above water, nothing compares to what lies beneath the waves. One of the Caribbean's premier dive destinations, Tobago astounds with the beauty and magnificence of its reefs. From the walls of Bucco and Mount Irvine, to the adventure diving on the north coast and the gaudy splendor of marine life, it's a joy to behold. On the surface, Tobago engages visitors with its beauty. A trip to the Argyle waterfalls is worth a day's visit, as is trying to solve the riddle of the mystery tombstone, or exploring the island's history through its forts and place names. Tobago is home to over 6,000 species of plants and animals, including one of the highest densities of bird species in the world. Over 200 species on just 116 square miles. The Tobago Heritage Festival shows that local culture is not just spoken about, but is in fact a lived experience. Every year, the Tobago Jazz Festival offers visitors and locals alike the opportunity to dance the nights away to the music and sounds of some of the world's greatest entertainers. Recent headliners have included Sting, Diana Ross, Shakira, to name a few. After all is said though, Tobago remains an island of relaxation, a place to get away, to leave the problems of the real world behind. A short ferry ride or an even shorter internal flight will bring you back to the hustle and bustle of Trinidad, but until then you can sit on a beach, secure in the knowledge that as time passes, so too will your worries. There is so much to see and do in Trinidad and Tobago, so we won't spoil it for you. Come visit, fall in love with us, and stay a while. Your invitation is open.
Well, I don't think I need to tell you much more. You've seen it for yourself. and Trinidad and Tobago awaits you. But before I leave the stage, I want to take the opportunity to thank Doris, the team, the members of the Executive Council, and everyone from Taiwan and all our friends in ION who have made this day for us most enjoyable, and we all look forward to welcoming you to Trinidad and Tobago, July of 2020. Thank you very much.
All right, before the closing ceremony is going to be an end, but before that, today we have a special guest from the Garden Villa. As I believe that many of you has been very enjoyable stay in Garden Villa, right? So we really appreciate the help and fully support from the Garden Villa. So ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome General Manager, Mr. Wang of the Garden Villa. And once again, we thank you for your hospitality and warm receiving. Thank you. And this time, different from other ION annual conference, ION Taiwan, we really think that this is a precious moment to have you be here. So we really think that you should stay longer. Because of this, but however, we only have limited staff. So therefore, we invite our great ION Taiwan Alliance School for help, asking them if they would like to provide 2 to 3 days free accommodation, providing more opportunity for our international participants to enjoy the Taiwan cultures and know more about Taiwan schools. Because of this, and we are so happy that there are totally 21 schools say yes to us. So we take the chance and we have another team. We call it a school-to-school team to do the collaboration. As you can imagine, through the hard work of the team, we have totally have 85 international teachers and students join this program. So today, I would like to introduce three important persons here. The first one is the SDS coordinator, Ms. Jane Kang, and also Vice Secretary General. And meanwhile, and also another the domestic coordinator, Ms. Teacher Hong Lixiang. And the third one, probably many of you know her name, and that is Sarah Lin. This is Sarah. If you have anything you would like to say, thanks to Sarah, and this is a good time later on, because Sarah, these days, she has been staying in the office and keep tracking all your passport, visa information. Okay, so now I'm going to give it to Jan to introduce this program. Let's welcome Jan.
Good evening, dear friends from ION family. And now it is the closing time for this conference. The school-to-school program will start tomorrow. The purpose of this program is to extend the friendship between the schools and increase the mutual understanding for different cultures. We have planned the program since last September to recruit schools in Taiwan, not only in Kaohsiung area, but also including schools from Taichung and Tainan areas. In total, we have 21 schools in Taiwan and 85 teachers and students from 13 countries to join this program. Some of the schools have already had a great experience in hosting schools from Australia and Japan before the conference, and most of the schools will start the exchanging program tomorrow. Now we would like to invite the pair-up schools to go up the stage to greet each other and exchange a small gift, because there are 38 delegates. from different schools, so we are divided into two groups. The first one, please come up. Kaohsiung Commercial High School enrollment from Australia. Shenzhen Senior High School enrolling from Australia. We are creating Senior High School and Miss Culture from Australia. The Leeds High School and Marley Weather from Australia. Minchen Elementary School and Marley from Canada. And Reform Junior High School and Francis from Cameroon. And Reform Junior High School and Moziet from Izang. And lastly, Kaohsiung Senior High School and 7 from Yemen. Shagang Senior High School and Amman from Egypt. Now, a small gift, pineapple cakes, our traditional gift, will be sent to our foreign friends. Pineapple stands for good fortune and prosperity in the future. Pineapple cakes are good to taste, sweet and soft, stand for a long-lasting friendship between schools. Please exchange your gifts. Okay, now I would like to invite the second group to come up the stage. Santing Elementary School and Lodi Sanan from Indonesia. And Fusan Junior High School and Dian from Indonesia. And Minton High School and Laksmi from Indonesia. Pingdong Girls Senior High School and Hiroshi Ueno from Japan. Hinbei Senior High School and Rick Sensei from Japan. Trinidad Junior High School and Leo Keppel from Netherlands. And Fongxin Senior High School and Ella from Russia. Unya Junior High School and Lobo from Ukraine. And Dongguan Elementary School and Lola Nazar from USA. Join Junior High School and Catherine Porter from USA. Okay. Oh. Thank you very much for your participation. Thank you all the school, and hope you can see each other very often in the near future. And hope all of you have a nice trip back to your home, and have a nice day in Taiwan. Thank you.
Okay, so this is almost the end of the closing ceremony, but before I let you go, another announcement today, and because some of you will go back to the Han Xuan International Hotel, and we also have some announcement for you before you go. Okay. So for today's, before you leave, let me remind you your checkout notice, because IM Taiwan has booked everybody's hotel room until 12 p.m. on Saturday morning. So everyone must check out before 12 p.m. even though maybe you plan to leave in the afternoon, but please, you have to check out before 12 p.m. You may leave your luggage at the lobby or have someone to take care of that, but you have to check out, and otherwise you have to pay for yourself. And really very important, appreciate you be aware of this. If you check out after 12 p.m. on July 23rd, and then you have to pay additional fee of one hotel night yourself. We appreciate that you will notice. And number two, I bet that I know that some of you has already got your certificate for the IM conference. Certificate will be issued after the closing ceremony just outside the auditorium. Okay, so please get your certificate before you leave. And number three, today, and now it's 3:40, and one extra shuttle bus, only one, will be provided to leave from Garden Villa at 4 p.m. at the lobby. Please be there. And the shuttle bus can take some of you, go back to Han Xuan International Hotel, and you can dress up, but please be on time, because the shuttle bus will go from I talk too much. Okay, anyway. Okay, the shuttle bus back will be 5:30, so please be aware of that, okay? And for tonight, I think another highlight for tonight's, that is your gala party. So we welcome you dress up, and we looking forward to seeing you soon tonight. Thank you. This is the end of the closing ceremony. Thank you.